Hey everyone, it's Cory McCarthy and welcome to a new episode. First, I want to issue a huge thank you to all of my viewers. Just in the last few days, this channel has broken past 10,000 total subscribers. I also want to give a big thanks to Richard, or Vegan Gains as most of you would know him. You've liked a number of my videos over time, and this has helped provide my channel with visibility in our community. And I've linked his channel in the description below for what it's worth, though I imagine most everyone knows who he is by now. So thank you. Thank you all for continuing to support me and my work and my message. Now, let's get started with this episode. Another installment of Ask Cory that might interest a good number of you.
Hello there, Cory. I want to ask about something, well, not standard, I guess. What do you think is the limit for muscle growth? Can muscle just develop forever under the training, or is there a limit for them to grow, to gain strength? And what do you think is the limit for muscle development? Take care. Nice to have your channel there.
I want to start by saying that no, I don't think there is a limit per se. And when I say this, I mean for naturals. However, that answer comes with a number of significant caveats. It's not just as simple as a blanket yes or no, but I will get to those in a moment. First, let's examine the potential rate at which you can grow muscle as an advanced lifter. To do this, I will supply the figures put out by a couple of established and well-respected minds in the world of training and nutrition, and they would be Alan Aragon and Lyle McDonald.
Lyle estimates that the potential muscle growth for folks who have been training for 4 or more years would be 2 to 3 pounds per year.
For women, it would be half of that figure.
Alan, on the other hand, suggests that half to 1 pound of muscle may be possible per month in advanced level athletes.
Alan appears to imply that you'll reach advanced level status by the 3rd year of consistent lifting. His estimations line up actually quite well with Lyle's model of 5 to 6 pounds per year in the 3rd year. If you achieve about a half a pound of muscle growth per month, that is. 1 pound per month by this point would be incredibly rare and likely only achieved by those with exceptional top-tier level genetics. So yes, if we go by these models, you could conceivably build muscle for the rest of your life, but only a negligible amount per year. Nonetheless, those years would still add up. Let's say you gain at least 2 pounds per year in your 4th year of training and going forward. Within 5 years of that, you will have accrued at least 10 additional pounds of lean muscle tissue. However, this is where we get to the caveats. First, as we age, we face an uphill battle just to keep the muscle and strength that we have, let alone gain more.
For instance, this 2014 study demonstrates that with age comes the loss of both muscle and strength, a loss between 16.6 and 40.9% of what we had when we were younger.
Granted, that study had glaring limitations, at least for our purposes. While the participants were considered healthy, the study didn't appear to include folks who maintained a consistent resistance training regimen as they aged. So the question is begged, would the effects of aging on muscle and strength be different for those who regularly engage in resistance training versus just your average, relatively sedentary, but overall healthy person? I know this is just anecdote, but I am 34 years old, and I am still getting stronger and even a little bigger. I mention this because that study examined muscle mass and strength decline after the age of 30. Well, I'm older than 30, but I also consistently train.
A study from 2012 actually demonstrates that inactivity leads to muscle loss with age, and to prevent said age-related muscle loss, one should consume ample high-quality protein at each meal, as well as engage in habitual exercise.
So while muscle and strength loss naturally becomes a greater risk factor as you age, you can combat this. Nonetheless, it is a factor to consider for continued gains as you grow older. Perhaps as you age, keep any time spent away from your training very brief. Like when traveling, for instance. If you will be away for extended periods of time, then ensure that you can get in some sort of resistance training wherever you will be. However, this brings me to another important caveat to consider: hormones.
I've covered this before in detail in a video titled, Why I Will Take Steroids.
And I have linked that video in the references below this video, so you can watch that video to learn more and to save me from rehashing all of the details. To summarize, as you age, testosterone decline can occur, and this decline will negatively impact your ability to continue to gain or even maintain muscle mass. But as I discussed in that video, you can combat this decline by opting for medical hormone replacement therapy if necessary, like testosterone replacement therapy known as TRT. Medical intervention aside, you can also help yourself in other ways that you can begin right now, in fact. To provide some examples, one way is to continue a consistent resistance training protocol.
Research has demonstrated that regardless of age, resistance training leads to gains in muscle and strength as well as increases in anabolic hormone secretion.
Another way is to get plenty of quality sleep each night.
As sleep loss reduces testosterone levels in males, according to research.
Another way is to ensure you consume at least 20% of your maintenance calorie needs from fat per day. Research has demonstrated in both men and women that dietary fat intake below this amount can lead to a significant decline in sex hormone values.
And I've elaborated on this in detail with references in a video titled The Truth About Low-Fat Diets.
And you should check it out. Finally, another crucial caveat to consider: your body fat percentage.
In a study reviewing 20 Mr. America winners from the pre-steroid era, none of them had a fat-free mass index above 25.4 while in contest condition. Furthermore, after reviewing 157 additional male athletes, it was found that those who had not used steroids had a well-defined fat-free mass index limit of 25.
And when it comes to the Mr. America winners, we're talking about elite-level bodybuilding genetics here, the cream of the crop. In that same paper, the steroid users easily exceeded a fat-free mass index of 25, and some even exceeded 30. Thus, no matter how much muscle you manage to gain or keep gaining, once you dip into contest-ready leanness without the assistance of anabolic substances, there appears to be a limit to how much you can actually keep from what you have gained. And there you have it. I know I've just tossed a lot at you, but I couldn't just give you a blanket answer without explaining the limiting factors to that answer and the relevant science behind it all. The answer is very complex. Before we go, I will leave you with a quote from Dr. Brad Schoenfeld's blog on this matter.
Brad is an internationally renowned fitness expert and widely regarded as one of the leading authorities on the topic of training. To quote Brad, "There is always the ability to further increase muscle mass. Indeed, muscular gains can be made even at a very advanced level, albeit at a much slower pace than when you first started training."
And he reached this conclusion after numerous research studies, including his own, which demonstrated that those with advanced training experience can in fact build muscle so long as novel stimulus is applied. Thus, he says that the claim that after a couple of years of training, one maxes out their genetic potential is patently false. However, just be sure to keep all the factors I had previously mentioned in mind while considering Brad's thoughts. And if you're interested in building muscle naturally, I'm actually hosting a live stream called How to Build Muscle Like a Pro as a Vegan next Sunday. It's completely free. The link to register is below. And if you enjoyed this video, please do click like and even share it with those who might benefit. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel to keep on top of the regular content updates. Otherwise, till next time.